Welcome back to the Vulnerability Bites. I'm your host, Nikki. I'm in the car. I'm almost at work, and I just recorded an episode before this about Matt Rife, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more, not about Matt Rife, but about the experience of being humbled, especially in such a massive way. I really do think that this experience for him, I hope this experience humbles him, but I have had experiences where life has humbled the absolute shit out of me. My breakup, for instance, and then going through a severe breast implant infection, which I'm never going to talk about just because it's just too much of a mental load. But that experience entirely humbled me. It showed me who my real friends were. It showed me that I can't rely on my looks. And it also showed me that there needs to be so much more to my life rather than relying on people who don't give a fuck about me and my looks. I know I just said that twice, but all in all, I really do think that being humbled is just a part of the human experience. I am not condoning going out of your way to humble another person, but sometimes it happens. I also think that it's important when you start to get a big head, when you start to be in your ego or whatever, I think it's important to take a step back and be grateful for having the experience. I think a lot of times when people are starting to rise or become this big face in social media, they forget that they're not invincible. You're never invincible. Life is going to throw different things at you. It's inevitable. And you're just going to have to roll with the punches. But some people get a very, very big humbling. And sometimes it feels a little bit unnecessary. Sometimes I'm like, was my experience necessary? It was. It was definitely necessary. I think I'm a way nicer person because of my experience. I also think I have more empathy for people. I was always an empathetic person, but I think to the level that I am now, there's just like a drastic difference. I really know what it's like to be faced with life or death. I also know exactly what it's like to have everything ripped away in like 2 seconds. And I think that it's important to be grateful for what you have, even if it's not exactly where you want to be. And back to the Matt Rife situation, I know that it took him a very, very long time for him to get to where he is. And you would think that would make him a little bit more of a humble person. But the fact that he's just doubling down on his stories on Instagram, it's just really disappointing. And it's not a good feeling to disappoint people. You can say, oh, I don't give a shit about what other people think. You care. You care. If you have a heart, you care about what people think. Just a little bit. But I also think that you shouldn't be thinking too much about what people think of you, because it can kind of cloud your own human experience and take away from your decisions. But I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my opinion on getting humbled in life, and that's a little short piece of my opinion, but I'm happy to do a bigger episode on being humbled and going through that type of experience and becoming a more empathetic person, if that's what you guys are interested in. That's the end of today's Vulnerability Bites episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little piece. I'm sorry if I was all over the place. It's 7:48 in the morning and I just got to work, so I'm a little bit tired. I need to stop making excuses for myself. That's another thing I will work on. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy the rest of these episodes. I hope you're enjoying them. Let me know. Okay, let me...